Hey and welcome back. I'm John, and today we're checking out a 1660 Super of Forza Horizon 6. As you can notice, I'm actually like in the green screen now, so we got all that fixed out. Tell me how you like that. So now you can't see like my house. So now let's get right into it. We'll go ahead and pause that. We are in 1080p, no upscaling or anything like that, and the graphics is very low. Turn that back on. All right. As you can see, we're getting about 119, 120 FPS right now. Reset that 1% low again. Looks real good. I didn't think this card would have any issues at all anyways, but yeah, great. Wow. Shouldn't have any issues at 1080p all the way to the top almost, so let's give it a check at low. Turn that off. Low. All right, we're right at 97 FPS, the average. Looking real good. Again, 1080p low. I'm actually not surprised that this card is doing this well. Great card, a 1660 Super. Yeah, nice. Can't complain. The frame times in the 10s, 11s. That's not bad at all. Oh yeah, very nice. Okay. Well, we're hitting about 85. Average is 92 right now. Let's go ahead and try medium. We're doing so well here. Let's turn that off. Medium settings. Turn that back on. Reset those 1% lows. All right. Bottom of the 80s, high 70s. Looks great here. 1% lows of 66, 0.1% lows of 49. Frame time looks fine still. Yeah, wow, great. I know there's still plenty of people with this particular card, the 1660. So this video is for you. All right, medium did great. Let's go to high. Turn that off here. All right, now we're starting to see that 60 FPS mark here. We're hovering right above 60, in the mid 60s now. Frame time's just great, no issues here. Our 1% lows are 50 and our 0.1% lows are 33. We'll reset them again just to double check our work here. I don't see any issues though. 0.1% lows are now 46. Our GPU is at 54 degrees Celsius. Our clock speeds are basically 2 gigahertz. Not bad. Yeah, 80 now. Can't beat that. All right, let's go ahead and try Ultra. All right. See how that does. Maybe. There it goes. All right. And this is where it all struggles. Yep, we have no more memory. It is a 6 gigabyte card, so high is basically where you're going to be able to hit, and that's it for 1080p. So we'll play this for just a second so you can see. Oh, there you go. Reset those 1% lows. We're getting 23 FPS. So as soon as we hit that VRAM limit, it just tanks. Yeah, terrible. All right. Nice. Now we're going to try some upscaling. We'll go right back into the same game and try some upscaling. All right, so now let's try some upscaling. We'll turn that off real quick. We have it on high. From ultra, we went back to high. And then we're gonna go and try AMD FSR quality and see what that gives us. All right, looks blurrier. I mean, we're getting a little bit more FPS, just a little bit. I'd still rather play it on native though, because this looks worse than AMD FSR. Yeah, looks great here. Quality's fine. Let's try balanced. Let's go ahead and try that. Turn that off for a second. There we go. Whoa. Wow. That's not good. Okay. Reset those 1% lows. 65 FPS. Everything's looking good here. We are seeing a little bit of lag spikes. If you look at the bottom, every now and then you'll see it spike just a little bit. But it's still smooth. I didn't feel it at all in the game. But you can tell from the graph. We are hit every couple of seconds. We're hitting a little spike in that. We are at 100% utilization. GPU's temps are 50 degrees Celsius. Clock speed 2 gigahertz and some change, and memory's basically maxed out here. Yeah, I wouldn't play it at this. I would just go back to 1080p native with high settings. All right, let's turn that off. We're not even going to try these other ones. Everything's fine here. Now we're going to go into 1440p and see what that says. All right, we're back with 1440p, very low settings. Let's check that out real quick. 1440p and no upscaling at all, and very low settings. Go ahead and turn that back on and reset our 1% lows. We're averaging right at 80, well, it went up to almost 90 there, but our average is 85. Frame time's around 11 to 12 milliseconds. It looks good. And we're gonna pass this car here. There we go. Yeah, completely playable. I know there's, again, plenty of people that have these cards still, even though it only has 6 gigabytes of VRAM. All right, let's go ahead and check low settings here. There we go. Turn that back on. There we go. All right, we're seeing about 65, 66. Not bad. As you can tell, our VRAMs, we're cutting it close on that. We're almost at 5.5 out of the 6. Yeah, this feels great. No issues here. Okay. Low's great. Let's try medium. There we go. And now we're right underneath that 60 FPS mark. Well, now we're out of the woods. Now we're hitting above that. But the average is 66 now. So certain places you'll probably see a drop from what you're seeing right here. You're gonna see a little bit lower, probably in the low 60s, high 50s. Yeah, it looks great though. Let's go ahead and try a high before we finish this track, and then we'll try some quick upscaling. All right, high. And we're right at that limit of VRAM. There we go. 59 FPS, 60, 64. Looks great. This is the limit though. Absolute limit. Especially for this game. If we go to high, we probably will. I think we're on high. If we go to ultra, it'll probably be very bad. We'll double check though, real quick. Come on. It always takes a while. Okay, yeah, that was high. So we go to ultra again, just like 1080p. It will not help us at all. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the map, take us back there, and then we're gonna try some upscaling at high and see if there's anything else we can get out of it. We have a little bit of VRAM to spare, but not a lot. Let's get right into that. It's nice BMW. I like that. It's a 1 Series, I think, or in an M2 package. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about BMWs, but all right, we'll just wait for this cutscene, and we'll try some upscaling. It's a nice Mustang. I like the LED lights on it. The front end's like swooped down. It's nice. All right, here we go. All right, again, we're seeing 50 FPS right now with the high. At the end, it was a little bit less cutthroat, so there you go. High, 53, still really playable. Frame times are great. Now let's go ahead and try some upscaling here. As soon as I find my mouse, there we go. And we're going to turn AMD FSR on to quality, hit save. And it doesn't look like it really helped us at all. It's actually, yeah, not good at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of spikes in the frame time. It looks like it's smoothed out a little bit. Yeah, not that great. It's not helping us. Let's go ahead and check balanced here. There we go. And it's still not really helping us at all. Our frame time's all over the place. And it's starting to settle down a little bit, but honestly, it's got more lag spikes than just going native. So I wouldn't even try it. Yeah. I think it's playable. It is what it is. I wouldn't play with all these lag spikes. Like I said, look at that bottom left graph. Not worth it to me. Just go play native. Let's go back to high. But we're going to do native. And then turn that off. There we go. Yeah. I would just play this. We are seeing the same lag spikes though. Not as often now, but you are seeing it on here. Yeah. But this is beautiful, 1440p. The game looks great. Hats off again to the developers for making it more compatible with a lot of these cards. Oh, we're hitting him. Okay. And as you see right now, we're in the 40s. Just go 1080 or 1440p medium and you'll be just fine. Just go back to medium. Okay. And then let's upscale it to quality. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I wouldn't play it at this. Just go 1440p native. All right, we're seeing 50 right there, right? Let's see if there's any change when we turn this off. Yeah, just a tad bit better, you know, so just stick with that. Looks great. Game's great. Music's awesome. If you got this card and you want to play this game, do it. It's fun. Save up for another card later on, maybe the 2060 Super. a 3070, maybe even a 3080, depending on what your budget is. But if you're going 3080, you might as well save for 40 or 5060, 16 gig. That's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. We've completed the 1060, a 980 Ti, a 2060 Super. Now we're going to hit some higher end GPUs that I have. Comment below if you want to see a GPU. I may have it, may not. I've got plenty of cards. Until next time, I'm John. Peace.